There it is. It's the next day. Now notice that since this place is kind of dark, and he's got, the windows covered up, except for that one there, there's nothing in that window as far as I can tell. No glass or skinned oiled, so that you can basically see through it. None of the doors have knobs or locks. They just swing open and close automatically. And if we go over here, we'll discover that there's nobody here yet. You can tell by the compass by just looking straight in. If you see up in the compass a money bag, you see we got a money bag all the way, well, it went away. Well, anyway, when you see a money bag and you're looking straight ahead, that means the merchant is in their stall and they're ready for business. But as you can see right now, there's the money bag there, but if I change the view, you'll notice there's no merchant in there. So where are they? Is that a merchant? Nope, no money bag next to her name. You'll learn that that's a teenager with an attitude. And she likes to look at all this expensive stuff over here. And there's their name. Oh, I have no idea how to pronounce that. But this guy here has all the high price stuff. This guy here is pretty useful. You can get a lot of useful things from him. Especially, farming type stuff, weapons. Well, she over here is more about the weapons. She is more about the herbs. She's all about the clothing. Some of it will help you survive the winter. This guy is all about the expensive stuff. Rings, toys for the kids, and decorations. All the stuff you see is mostly decoration now, though. The barrel right there can actually be used. There he is. There's the guy that sells all the expensive stuff. This is a tanning device. But as you can see, this guy is here. See his name? The exclamation point, and the money back. Now, whenever you see an exclamation point, the game wants you to talk to him. So I'll just tap on E right quick.
How are you?
There's your basic menu. Now, even though they ask you, how are you, they don't expect an answer. Now, they do expect questions if you're curious about, their opinion about things. And where to find stuff, and hello, how's your business going? No problems with the supplies? That's the number one. And notice it's got an explanation point next to it. That's what they want you to start with. So we'll press the number one. Then you read across the bottom. And then he says, I'm not sure, yes, your answer is 1 or 2. I'm not sure if I'm the most prestigious stall in, but it's for sure the only one selling food. And then you can answer what he said right there. It would be an honor, which I'll use. I'm especially looking for some beetroots. There is a beetroot baron who comes and buys them all in bulk. And if someone else wants to buy them, the closest thing I can offer are onions. Who would have thought that the beetroots could be such a rare commodity? Now, the reason why they want you to talk to this guy and had an boy, I'm getting tongue-tied, next to his name, like he was an important quest for you to complete, is because not too many players will grow beetroots. Even though they're a food item that shows up later.
If you don't like what you find,
so I'll press number 1.
We all make mistakes.
Quite unpredictable. In case you're not growing any beetroots at the moment, I'll give you some seed. Oh, thank you. I'll return the with beetroots.
I love it when it's basic.
So you just got another quest. So now you can see right there, it says Medieval Marketing, right in the middle of your screen. It's a new quest. And if you look a little bit over here, you see another exclamation point with the... Now, where'd it go? It's him again. So you talk to him.
Oh, it's you again.
And show me your wares is usually what you're going to do. Or you can ask about number 2, how's life, where to find something, and number 3, could you move a little if he's in your way. Use that one sometimes when you bump into somebody and you're going to get stuck. And then farewell. So we'll press number 1. And now he's showing you all the stuff he sells. Now you've only got 50 coins, so don't be in a rush to spend them. You see, a lot of this stuff costs a lot more than 50 coin. Alright, I'm going to hit the escape key.
Only the best products here.
And then I'm just going to use the farewell.
Have a good day.
Now if you go over here, this guy, you see, it looks like there's an
Spring is when you
exclamation
feel
next
like
to his
whistling,
name, but
even with a shoe full of slush.
not, I mean, above him in the compass, but see, it shows his name. It's got like a little tiny pickaxe and a money bag showing he's the merchant. Well, most of his wares have something to do with mining or farming or something like that. But we don't need to talk to him, apparently.
Incredibly high.
We need to chase down exclamation points. Now, here's one right here. See the exclamation with like a piece of paper next to it? Well, that's how you find your bulletin boards. Let's see what it says. Saltless City. If you'll bring him 31 salt, he'll give you 77 coins. Now, you have to go to a mine to get salt. You have to have a pickaxe. Until it breaks, you can use it to collect salt if you get to a mine. But there is no mines that close to this city. Now, if we click over here, another log in the wall. It says if you could come up with 17 sticks, right now we've got 4. That's what the number in parentheses means. That's from our inventory. He wants 6 logs, and right now we've got 2. He'll give you 14 coins, and he'll give you a boost in 75 Dynasty reputation. So I'm going to claim that. That's very doable. So I'll press F. And of course it takes us back to the next one. So let's go to the first one here. Deliver to Darwan, which is of course the quartermaster. A lot of feathers, 70. It'll give you 34 coins and another boost on your Dynasty reputation. I'm going to go ahead and claim that one too. I'm not sure how long I've got. It's the same thing. A series of pillow thefts. Pillow thefts? Juvenile delinquents who collecting our pillows for their fights have been captured, and as their punishments, they will sew the new ones, as those found at the crime scene were in miserable state. All residents are highly encouraged to speed this process up by bringing in some feathers. Both volunteers and victims shall report to the quartermaster for reward and compensation. I'm going to go ahead and grab that one because feathers aren't that hard to come up with bird kills. Alright, what's this last one? Hunt foxes. 4 foxes? I have not figured out how to satisfy these. Because when you hunt, you usually skin the animal right away. And it's not identified as fox, it's just meat. So how do you satisfy these quests? We couldn't hunt them anyway. We don't even have arrows, or all we have is that one spear. So I'm going to hit the escape key. I'm not going to mess with that one. That's a little bit too much. So now we're tracking quests. So remember, hit the N like a nickel, and it'll take you right to this page. And I want to go to the journal. And right now it's having me track this quest. Or the beetroots. But I don't want to track that right now, because I don't have a farm or anything to grow beetroots. That's going to be the future. So where do I want to go now? Well, I'm going to go out the front gate and go right back to that place where I was looking around and noticing that the ground was nice and flat. Lots of trees. Water close by. Seemed like to me that was a good place to start. Now, if you ever get curious what your score is, remember, tap on the N like a nickel. Come over here, look at your skills, and then run over to technology. There's building, survival, farming, and production. And you can see your scores right underneath there. Now, we've already got a few points there, you see. But we just don't have enough. Don't have any there yet. We've got 3 there, but we need... See what that number says? 0 points. Okay, now somewhere up here... Is it here? We can see what our dynasty... There it is, right there. We've got 300. And we need 200 to recruit the first person we want to live and work in our settlement. So all we have to do now is come up with some very basic structures. And of course the first one is a house. We need resources in order to do anything with that. With the house we can invite somebody to come over and help. And since we've got the attitude of a Ferengi, exploitation begins at home. So, we don't have an axe yet, do we? Or do we? Yep, we do. Right there, we've got 3 of them. Now we just have to have somewhere, decide where we're going to put them. So I'm going to double click the left mouse button, and then I'm going to click, or I can press the number 3 key. And that's where those axes will always show up. Now, unless the game screws up. Alright, escape key, press number 3, and tree cutting. A little briefing about how to cut down trees. And how to make replacement axes. Alright. Now, you don't have to be right up against the tree. See where as soon as that little birch tree 100%? Now hold down your left mouse button. See what he does? Each time he hits it, the tree gets weaker and weaker until finally it reaches 0 and starts to fall. Now whenever trees start to fall, back up, because they can kill your avatar. And of course it's telling you to build something. You start with the creation menu. And that's what we're going to do here in a minute. Alright. Now we just earned ourselves a few points. Now that dot in the center of the screen is real important. See, if you get off, it's going to not point at what you want it to. Point at the birch tree. Hit it once, and look at the top left. You've got 2 feathers and 8 sticks. And you only hit it once. Now if you hit it again, now you've got some logs. We'll just leave those logs laying there for now. Do the same thing again, hold down the left mouse button. And when you see go to 10, you got 1 more hit and you need to back off. Boom. I'm not even going to bother to hit it. But notice you do get feathers every time you chop down a tree. But if you want those feathers, you have to hit the tree that's been felled at least once. Boom. We got 1 feather and looks like 8 sticks. Now let's hit this one. We got 1 feather and 6 sticks. So the bigger the tree and the type of the tree makes a difference. Okay, have you seen this enough times to know how to chop down a tree? Hit it once. We've got 2 feathers, 10 sticks. Hit it again. and you get logs. So we still need to hit this one over here again to make 2 logs. We've already hit that one again. So, oh no, our avatar is getting thirsty. Done. Remember how you do that? Now I'm going to go into inventory. I'm going to click over here where it's got the apple and the drumstick. And we've got some dried meat, so I'll click on it. And then I'll press the F key, or you can double click, either way. If I double click, watch what happens right down here. See there? It just went up by 13. That's the food value it has. And that food value will last for 650 seconds. And now he won't be quite as hungry quite as fast. It got a 10%. Now I can also just, now that it's highlighted, press the F key. Watch what happens. Boom. We've got another points, 13 points. You want to get up towards 100, but you don't want to go over 100. Because if you do, you're wasting food. See there? Got one more to go. There we go. We satisfied his hunger and his thirst. Now let's pick up this log. You just tap on the E key, just like it shows you. Oh, we're gonna hit it again, make it a log. There we go. Now notice, these logs are all different sizes and shapes. But they all count as if they're equal, as if there's no difference. There's the top half of that one. Just make sure it says log. Now it tells us, oh no, we've picked up too much weight. So we'll hit the escape key after you read all that stuff. And it's telling you how to get around that problem. Get a backpack or a pouch. Either one will boost how much weight you can carry. Now, if we look off to the left, let me get a better contrast here. Get towards the water. Bottom left, you've got a red small circle with a weight with a handle on top. Also got a little pip mark, or a little tick mark, saying that if you keep picking up stuff, you're going to be too heavy to move. That's why it starts off yellow as a caution and then goes red as a warning. And below that, we've got another broken circle. And that's because of that dry meat we ate. Eventually that will shrink all the way down. It goes clockwise, and then it disappears. So the effect of that dry meat is no longer active once that disappears. Alright, now we said we were going to do what in this little spot? See how I'm picking up sticks by just holding down the E key? It tells you have to hold it down because of that little mark at the bottom corner there. And if we want to pick up more sticks, but while we're doing this, we're adding weight. We will come to a point where we can't handle anymore and we can't move, and then that means we're going to have to start throwing stuff out of our inventory in order to be able to move again. Well, that was quite a few sticks right there, wasn't it? And of course, these skinny little trees count as sticks also. And we just got ourselves a new level in survival. Now, when you see those messages pop up there, you want to hit your N like a nickel, or you want to hit your tab key. Either way will get you the same place. Now notice we got like a little sun dot right there. So left click on it. Find that symbol you just saw. Sun dot. Click on it. And it tells you now got 1 point that you can invest. Now you've got 3 choices here for tier 1. 24% higher poisoning resistance. Well, we don't need that right now. 2 degrees more temperature tolerance. And 5% more experience gained from survival activities. Well, obviously, we want to do that. Now, as you can see down here, it says increase level. So we can either double click on it to add that point right there so we get a 1/3, or we can press the F key. And then we gotta press the F key again. Now we got 1/3. So right now we're getting 5%. The next time we invest, we'll get 10%. And you see how we're getting those survival points? By collecting stuff. That's all we're doing. We're just picking up stuff. And of course we're in the caution area as far as the weight limit goes. Since we don't have a backpack or a pouch that gives us extra weight ability. Stones are kind of heavy, so we're moving that little tick mark pretty fast. See there? It jumps every time we pick up a stone. If we pick up very many more stones, herbs, or much of anything else, we're going to not be able to move. Now I'm going to stop because that's really pushing my luck there. Okay, so now we'll, like it says, push the Q key. Look at the lower half on the right. Creation menu, Q. Press that once. Now, we've already used this a few times for handcrafting, remember? Okay, let's go back. Now let's go over here to buildings. And then go down to this one that says houses. We can build our first house right there. Simple, small house. Now, right now, everything is red, suggesting that we're not allowed to build here. Why not? Well, sometimes it's trees, sometimes they just don't want you to build there. Oh, we found a spot. We found an opening, a clearing. Oh, now we look at that. Depending on which direction, we're too close to the road or something. Okay, so also when you're looking up or down, it makes a difference. See there? Pretty finicky. And it tells you, it's kind of hard to read, but it tells you there are obstructions. Well, I can't read the rest of it. It's kind of my eyes aren't that great. I'm getting old. So that looks like the first place we can put it. And depending on how we're looking. Now, a personal little bit of advice. You see the compass up there? If we build it there, we'll be pointing directly north, which is a good thing. If we put it off to the left or the right of north, it's a bad thing, because our fields will only align with the primary compass points, north, south, east, and west. So if you want to keep everything on the square, housing everything square to the fields, you want to put it in a direct compass heading, north, south, east, or west. So I'm going to do that right there. Boom. Now you can't see nothing, right? You just see that it looks like the place has been staked out and graveled. All the vegetation has been removed. Well, that's the way it's going to stay until you bring out your hammer. Right now we've got the axe. So let's go back to our inventory and let's look for a hammer. We want to do the tools and weapons, and there's a wooden hammer right there. Now notice there's no little red dot or circle like there are on these other ones. So let's double click on it and pick a spot. Now I usually carry my hammer in the slot number 4. So that's what I'm going to do again. Then I'll just hit the escape key. Now I'll hit number 4 on the keyboard, and bingo! Look at that. And it also gives you a little information you'll need in the future. And I'll go ahead and demonstrate that. Right now we're in automatic build mode, but if I right click with my mouse, we get some options: build, repair, or destroy. Now if we're not happy with where that foundation went, then we would use the destroy option. But I'm happy. And it says I need 10 stones, and I've got 6. And we just put all 6 stones into the foundation. Alright, so let's pick up some more stones. What's that, herbs or something? Yeah, that's herbs and stuff. Oh, there's a stone. I need 4 more to finish off this foundation. It's showing me everything else but stones. There's one. Now I need 2 more. Whoa, we just passed up a stone. I don't see it, but it's there. Okay, good enough. And then we go up to it and boom, we're done. Now, if we want to finish off the timber frame, then we have to have 8 logs, but we happen to have 9, so boom. Timber frame is done. Now, if we want to start putting in the walls, which are called wattle, but notice you got an E option right there. See where it says simple, small house, and the percentage of construction completed? Wattle wall with window. What if you don't want wattle? Well, you press E just real quick. There's no little circle down the corner, so, and you get some choices. Now, wattle is your first choice. Wooden wall is your second choice, and you need 4 logs. Be like a log cabin. Or you need 1 log and 8 stones. And that's just for that one little section. And you'll have a stone wall. So I'm going to go with the defaults right now. So I need 1 log, which I have, and I need 6 sticks. And I've got, oh geez, what's that saying green? 91? Done. And we just picked up new building unlocked, a well. Well, let's go ahead and finish our, uh-oh, we don't have a log, so we need to switch tools, chop down a tree. Okay, now hit it once for the feathers and sticks, and then again for logs. Now let's see what it's trying to do. In fact, the top half did. It went into the water a little bit. Okay, so now it's switch tools again. We need to hammer. Now we can do that wall. Boom. Now we do that wall again. Boom. Uh-oh. We don't have enough logs, so we gotta switch tools again. Cut us down another tree. Back up so we don't get killed. We've got 2 feathers and 12 sticks that time. Now we've got some logs. 2 more logs to work with. Alright, switch tools. And this one still needs 1 log. Done. And this one needs 1 log and sticks. Done. Oh dear. We now need more logs, so switch tools like we did before. Now, I hope you're paying attention to this real good, because I'm not planning on showing you over and over and over again. It's actually a little bit early to be showing you that, but there it is. There we go. That time 1 feather and 10 sticks. Now we've got our logs. Okay, now I'll show you something that is normally not shown. What do you want? Let's say you want a window in this wall. You don't want just a plain wall. So switch tools. Use the E option. And come over here. It says wall with window. Okay, now come back down here to where it says wattle. So you're not changing the construction style, because you don't really have what you need to do that other option. Boom. Now you got a window. Now we have everything what we need. Yep, we do. And oh, we need 2 logs this time. Alright, looks like it might be safe. Where's the other half of that? Oh, it's up there. Switch tools. Bingo. Alrighty, so now what do we need? If we look up here, it tells us we need a log and we need straw. We've got 11, but we're going to burn up 8. So we're not going to be able to finish this roof. We just don't have everything we need. We're going to have to do some more harvesting and stuff. And it's getting late. So about this time with the sun going down, you have to make a decision. Do you want to keep working through the night? Or do you want to go stay with the doctor? Okay, switch tools. And there we go, we've got a proper display. See, if you don't get it in the right spot, your little dot, you won't get a proper display. Oh, we didn't have enough straw, so it turned green, the rest of it's blue. So now what are we going to do? Well, we need some straw. Now you want to go around the riverbanks. Hopefully you won't have to go very far. And there's some straw right there. You're picking reeds and it turns into straw right away. Oh, well, he needs water anyway. We'll just get a drink of water. Okay. Now we should have enough straw to get a wee bit further in our construction here. There we go. Now what do we need to get that little corner done right there? It says we need more logs. How about if we do this? Yep, same problem. So, might as well go ahead and get to work. Huh, there it goes. New building unlocked. Resource storage. Ooh, that's an important one. That's where the NPCs go looking for stuff. And if it's not in there, then they look in the chest of their workstation. And if it's not in there, then they're fresh out of luck. They don't have what they need. Now, let me call your attention to the lower right-hand side. See there's a circle down there that says stone axe? Well, it's telling you your stone axe isn't going to last much longer. It's about ready to break. And for the most part, everything's throwaway in this game. Uh-oh, we didn't have enough something, we didn't have enough straw. Alright, let's see if we got enough now. Now the only thing we gotta finish up is this corner. Good. And we got one more to do. Good. Now when we go inside, we got, oh, we need 2 logs. So we gotta switch tools. Find us a tree. Doesn't matter if it's skinny or not. Oh, what's this? We got a log right there. Now it's getting dark, so let's press the F like in Frank and use a torch to illuminate the situation a little bit. Since the axe is a one-handed device, we can hold a torch in the other hand. And we just got a new level in extraction. Outstanding. For the little bit of work we've done, we've gone up quite a bit. Now let's go ahead and get inside the house. Use our F. We need to change tools to number 4. This is where I'll put the build hammer. Boom. We now have ourselves a house. We put it where? Now, we've already been told that we have a new option. So either N or tab. There's our sun dot. And there's our points. Now I'm going to go ahead and put them right there. See what it does? 5% more experience gained from extraction activities. Basically going around and harvesting, picking up stuff. F and F. Boom, done. We don't have any more, indications except over here at technology. So let's left click on that. And it's telling you you can now build a well and you can build a resource storage. You have enough points to do these 2 buildings. See how many points you needed? How many you have? That's how you can track your progress. Now, if we look at these others, see, we've got a few points there, but we don't have enough. Same thing there, we don't have any points. We've got a few points, but not enough. All right, it is bedtime. So we press the F key to turn out our torch, and we hold down the E key, and we go to bed. And bingo, it's the next morning. So of course the first thing we want to notice is, are we thirsty? Are we hungry? We are definitely hungry. So if I press the I key to get the inventory, and I look over here at the apple and drumstick, I've only got this one item in there, and it adds health. And we're starting to get hungry. Temperature's good. Our clothing for heat protection, 4%. Looks like a lot more than that, doesn't it? Protection from the cold, 14%. And again, looks like a lot more, but I guess we don't really need either one of them all that much, so. And then you got this little smelly symbol. Well, that's supposed to be a nose. I know it looks like a pear, but it's supposed to be nose and little like lack of perfume, smelly, stinky something. So we are slightly stinky, about 10% worth. Now, if this gets up in this area or higher, we need to take a bath before we go into town. And right now, the only way we would do that is just wading in the water. So you'd walk in the water instead of using the bridge. Now what we're doing is we're going back to the sick house. So I hope you remembered where it was and how to get to it. And then we're going to look in the chest to see what we got for food. Later on, we'll probably try to use a rock or something and bean those pigeons or crows, whatever they are. I think those are pigeons. See, there's your 2 landmarks, green and red. And there's your sick house. And there's your workstation and table with the knowledge book right there. There's your target. And there's your chest. Alright, now I'm going to press the drumstick and apple on the chest side. And let's see, what do we have to eat? Roasted meat. That looks a good option. So let's double click EF. Now we have all the roasted meat over here. Now before you start messing with any of this stuff, back up. Okay, now you can press your I key. Highlight it and start pressing the F key. Like in Frank. And each time you press it, see what happens? Got 1 piece left. Well, we're in good shape. We should get by pretty good for a while. Now, since we're right there on the water's edge, we can kind of delay putting the well up because we can drink straight out of the creek. Or would that be called something else, like a shallow, calm river or something? It's pretty good size. I think most people probably call that a river. Doesn't have much current or anything, so it's pretty easy to navigate if you want to remove some of your stinky armpits, drawers, whatever. So what I'm going to recommend we do is we just ignore the fact that we don't have a well put in yet. Now I'm going to hit the N like a nickel key again. And then I'm going to come over here to technology. This is about the easiest way to do. And see, what can I build? Well, under this, I got the well in the resource. Nothing there. Nothing there. So we might as well go back to the first one and concentrate on this building right here. So escape. Press the Q. Remember the creation menu? Q. Come over here to buildings. And we're looking for the resource. Would it be under that one? There's the well. Don't look like it. Maybe it's under the next one. No, I don't see anything. All these are still locked. How about up here? Well, the only things that are not locked are this one and this one. Looks like all these are still locked also. Okay, I don't see anything unlocked yet. Services. Nope, both are still locked. And storages. Ooh, now that sounds logical. And there it is, resource number 1. Now, we got the same issue as we did before. We gotta find it somewhere where it'll let us build it. Oh, we found a spot. Now we're facing due north. Can we move it closer? No, it doesn't look like it, does it? It's as close as we can go. And facing due north changes things a little bit. There we go, I have to move back a little bit further. And that's as close as we can get to the house. Boom. Alright, now let's get out a hammer. And we need, what's it say, 12 stones? I guess we had too many tree stumps and stuff in the way. Sticks, no, we're looking for stones. It's too early to pick berries. Otherwise we wouldn't be able to eat them without being poisoned. Ooh, there's a stone. I think I heard something. Let's switch over to the axe just in case something tries to attack. Oh, our axe is almost dead. Look over there in the lower right where it says stone axe. That circle is almost kaput. So we better come up with another stone and make us a backup axe. Okay, Q. Handcrafting. And that very first one, stone axe. We've got everything we need. Everything's in green. Left click. Alright, now we have a backup. No problem. What we need now is we need some stones for that foundation. Now, you know what I need to do, right? I need to scout around till I find some stones. Now, oop, there's some. Oh, that was a stick. Now remember, every time you pick up a stone, it's going to tell you at the upper left. See there, we got 6 altogether. Now we have 7. Now we have 8. The game has a lot of little screens for you to look at or use to your advantage. 9 and 10. You're carrying too much weight. Okay, we got the caution circle displayed now. Little tick is just telling us we're getting close. Alright, switch tools. And we have the 10 we need. Uh-oh. We needed 12. Did you notice that? Now, I saw a bunch of rocks over here, I think. Oh, there we go. Now I need one more. And there we go. At first, you're just going to be a hunting stone, like you see me doing now, and then later on you'll be using a pickaxe. Alright, so now we need 10 logs, and we've only got one. Now, you've seen me chop down, and you just heard that sound? We broke that axe. But we had one in backup, so we can go right back to work. Now, remember, in the future, I'm going to be trimming this down because I've already showed you this and explained all the basic details of what's going on. So, it'll get kind of boring if I keep showing the same things over and over again, and it'll take a lot longer to watch the video. So, to prevent both boredom and long videos, or much longer videos, should I say, I'm going to be trimming back on a lot of this stuff. Okay, and oh, we don't have enough to finish it in one shot. We need one more log. Boom, we got the timber frame done. Now it's the same process that we used for the house, it's just bigger. You get up close to it, you see, well, do I have everything I need? Well, it tells you right there. What's in green is what you have in your inventory. And now, like I said before, you can change these walls. And you can also add doors if you want, for some reason, more than one door. But there's a chance that you won't get this little step right here. Alright, now, in order to do that, we've got to have logs. Now, I showed you all of this process when we did the house. It's all the same, it's just bigger. The construction style is the same. We haven't, upgraded anything yet. You get points for upgrading, so I'm not going to do that until later. So I'll go ahead and trim down a lot of this until I get this building done. Oh, new building unlocked, woodshed. Oh, now we can start thinking about hiring. Well, actually, they're not going to get any wages, but NPCs to do some of the work. Huh. She's not following. There it goes. You gotta be careful about these tree chopping. You can get killed doing this. Oh, we got us a new level in survival. So let's go tab key this time. Look for the sun dot. Look for the sun dot again. And we've got 2 points to install. So I'm going to put them both right here. There we go. We don't have any more dots except technology. And they're just letting us know we've got the woodshed open. We're still working on the storage for resources. We don't have anything else earned here yet. So we'll just get back to work. Oh, we don't have logs for that. And we need logs for that too. So I'll go ahead and use up some of the resources I do have, which is straw. We better so get back to logs. Oh, what did we just do? We just got a new level in production. Okay. I'll use the N like a nickel key again. There's the sun dot. And there it is on this end. We only got the 1 point, so I might as well put it right there. Alright, we're all but finished. And looks like we've got what we need. Boom. Now this is a very important box for you. Right now it's empty. But we'll press the E key right quick. Just tap on it. And we'll say, okay, what do we not want to carry around? Well, we don't want to carry around the beet seeds right now. So we'll double click and then transfer it in. Don't want to really carry that around, so it's only one item, so we'll just double click and it goes in. Yeah, these will come in handy later. We've got an extra log. Well, we're going to use that, so I'll keep it. Let's see, what else? Oh, stone. Let's put that in there. Got a lot of sticks. Let's put those in there. Oh, we don't have a backup axe. Oh, we better take those stones back then. We do have a knife that's still good. Let's see, we don't need the straw right now. Got a backup hammer, that's nice. And that's pretty well do it. But as you can see, it tells you whatever you've got highlighted where you should put it. See right there? And if you highlight over here, same thing. So there's no guesswork. It tells you where to put stuff. Okay, now to make another backup, we better take all those back. Now we'll press escape. And the backup I'm talking about, of course, is the axe. There we go. Now we can put the rest of the sticks in here if we want to. Just to save up on weight. As long as you remember where it's at. Alright, now it's time to explain something. You see all these stumps? All these stumps that we've been cutting down trees from are getting in the way. We need another structure, and we cannot put it up because of all these stumps. So how are we going to fix that? Well, the way we're going to fix that is we're going to make a shovel. A shovel will allow us to dig up those offending stumps so that we can put up more structure without having to worry about the stumps getting in the way and preventing us from putting the structure where we want it. So we'll go here, and this is what we want. It says we need 2 logs. So we'll go ahead and get out of all this. Make sure we've got our axe, and we'll get 2 logs. Alright, use the old Q key and make us a wooden shovel. Not the best option, but now our next problem is it's not in our inventory anywhere so that we can use it right away. So I'll click on it twice. It'll highlight all of this like it did before, and I'll just click on number 5. That's usually where I put it. Escape key. Now we'll press number 5 key. We'll come up to the birch tree, stump, and bingo, it's gone. Now notice what we're doing. We're getting logs. Each stump we dig up, see there on the top left? Each time we pick up one, or dig up one, I should say, we get a log. And it doesn't care how big the log stump is, it all counts as one log. So we want to clear the area where we plan to put up another building. Oh, I'm getting heavy again. Alright, so what kind of building do we want to put up right in this area? Well, we want to put up a woodshed. So we'll hit the old Q key again. We'll go into buildings. And where are we going to find a woodshed? Probably, no, it wouldn't be storage. Extraction, maybe? There it is, right there. Alright, now, I'm going to probably need this woodshed off and on for a while, so that's facing east. That looks pretty good. How close to the house can we get? That's about right, I guess. And we need 8 stones, it says. We don't have any. In fact, I'm going to start using my torch. Maybe it'll be a little easier to find those. No, it's a mushroom. Okay. Do you remember seeing that briefing about holding down the alternate key on the left side of your space bar? See what it does? He gets tunnel vision. And as long as I keep holding this down, his stamina, his endurance is draining away. Now, right now, we're not getting much help from that. There's a stone. Well, I'm going to have to do this for a while, so I'll probably trim this back, because you know what the deal is, right? Alright, we're almost to our max. We can't hold another stone. You see where that little tick mark is on that overweight indicator? Lower left? In fact, we're getting hungry too. If I pick up one more stone, maybe 2 more stones at the most, my avatar won't be able to move. Alright, now what do we need? We need... and we've got 11? Okay, how about up here? Oh, we got straw. We put straw in storage, didn't we? Alright, find the straw. There it is. Oh, we didn't have very much, did we? I'm pretty sure we're going to need more than just 4. Yep. It turned green, but we don't have enough. Alright, let's get some water, because I think we've got enough now. There it is. Well, it's getting too late to try to recruit somebody now, so... and we're not exactly starved to death yet, so we'll go ahead and go to bed. Uh-oh. Alright, let's just go to bed here.